In 2014, a group of cognitive researchers looked at why so many smart, capable adults completely fail at learning a second language. And they discovered something that, well, it kind of blew my mind. What if I told you the single biggest mistake keeping you from English fluency has literally nothing to do with grammar?
Yeah, that always shocks people.
Right. What if your daily commute is actually a hidden gold mine for upgrading your brain? And what if the secret to mastering any skill isn't studying for 10 hours, but just 10 minutes?
It completely flips the traditional academic model on its head. I mean, we've all been conditioned to think that language acquisition or, any skill mastery requires massive, painful blocks of time, but the science, it points to something entirely different.
Which is exactly what we're unpacking today. Today, you are going to learn how to transform your mind, rapidly improve your English, and build an unstoppable daily learning habit without feeling that crushing sense of overwhelm.
Because nobody has time to feel overwhelmed right now.
Exactly. But before we reveal the total 9 essential habits that will completely change your life, you need to understand one critical truth. Education never, ever stops. Welcome to English Learning Podcast for daily life, real conversation, and easy listening practice.
It is such a privilege to explore this with all of you today.
Whether you are a B2 English learner trying to reach that advanced C1 level, a professional wanting to build better career skills, or just someone insanely curious about reaching your full potential, this deep dive is for you.
We truly believe in your ability to grow. And today, we aren't just, giving you information. We are actively training your ears and your mouth. We encourage you to speak out loud with us today. Your voice really matters.
We are going to be your guides today. It is believed by top educators that these habits form the foundation of success, and we're going to break them all down. So let's start with this huge myth, the myth of the finished education. You get your diploma and your brain just sort of clocks out.
Oh, that institutional model does us a massive disservice. It frames education as a destination. You get the degree and you think, right, I'm done. But cognitive development doesn't have a graduation day. It's a daily habit. If you stop learning, you slowly lose your edge because the world just keeps changing.
Oh, wait, let me push back a little here, because I can hear people listening right now saying, who has time to study every single day when life is so busy?
Well, that's the trap. It's not about studying for 10 hours. It's about 10 minutes. 1 page. 1 word. It's micro-learning.
10 minutes. Okay, that makes it manageable. And if you don't do this, if you don't keep up, you are going to fall behind. Which brings us to our first complex phrasal verb, fall behind.
Right. So to fall behind basically means to not make progress as fast as others around you. It's a relative loss of position.
Like you might be moving, but everyone else is just sprinting past you.
Exactly. So for our B2 and C1 learners, a good example sentence would be, if you don't practice English daily, you will fall behind your peers.
You will fall behind your peers. I love that. And speaking of practicing, we want to get your mouth moving right now.
Yes, no passive listening right now.
Let's do a quick role play to practice weather small talk with a partner. I'll say a line, and we will leave a pause break for you to repeat it out loud wherever you are. Even if you're on the bus, just whisper it. Ready? Beautiful day today, isn't it?
Now you repeat it. Beautiful day today, isn't it?
Awesome. Next line. It really is. I hope the sunshine lasts all weekend.
Say it out loud with us. It really is. I hope the sunshine lasts all weekend.
Great. Next one. Me too, though I heard it might rain by Sunday evening.
Your turn. Me too, though I heard it might rain by Sunday evening.
And the last one. Well, I guess we better enjoy it while we can.
Say it one more time. Well, I guess we better enjoy it while we can.
If you actually just spoke those lines out loud, you just warmed up your voice. But here is a wild question. Are you reading the wrong way? Because the truth about building a reading habit is coming up next.
Yeah, the way we were taught to read in school is actually holding a lot of people back.
Before we get into that, if you are enjoying this conversation so far, please take a second to like, share, and subscribe to our channel right now. It really helps us out. So habit 1, reading. Why do people hate it so much?
Because they bite off way more than they can chew. They buy a massive, dense book in English and say, I'm going to read a chapter a night.
And they quit by Tuesday.
Exactly, because it's too heavy of a cognitive load. So the rule is, don't start with massive books. Read 1 page. Or even just 1 paragraph a day.
Just a paragraph.
Yes, because reading English daily naturally teaches you grammar, spelling, and sentence structure without memorization. You just absorb it.
So you're bypassing all those boring grammar drills.
Right. And that ties right into habit 2, which is building slow skills. You need to build 1 skill slowly. Do not choose 10 skills to learn at once.
Oh, I am so guilty of this. I try to reinvent my life on a Monday and learn 5 different things.
We all do it, but it leads to burnout. Instead, try building professional skills through English immersion.
So using English as the tool, not just the subject.
Exactly. Say you want to learn video editing or time management or public speaking. You just watch the tutorials in English. You immerse yourself.
That is brilliant. But doing that requires a really specific trait. Which brings us to a fantastic C1 vocabulary word, consistent.
Consistent. Doing something the same way over time. Being reliable. You have to be consistent with your learning.
And closely tied to being consistent is our second phrasal verb, stick with.
To stick with something, it means to persevere, to continue doing something even when it gets boring or frustrating.
Like you must stick with your 10-minute practice even when it feels hard.
Perfectly said. You know how to read and practice, but did you know your ears can actually train your mouth to speak better? We'll tell you exactly how next.
We are shifting into habit 3, which is listening to educational content every single day. And this brings up the concept of dead time.
Dead time is a game changer. It's those moments when your hands are busy but your brain is empty, like cleaning, commuting, or doing laundry.
You can turn that dead time into learning time, because English fundamentally is a sound.
Right. Before it's text on a page, it's a sound. And if you want to speak naturally, you have to listen to native rhythms daily.
But wait, if I'm washing dishes and just sort of vaguely listening to a podcast, is that really helping?
Not as much as you'd think. That's passive listening. You need specific active listening techniques.
Okay, tell me how to do that.
Don't just listen passively. Pause the audio. If you hear a good sentence, repeat it out loud. Write down a new word. And always ask yourself, how can I use this?
How can I use this? I like that. It forces you to engage.
Yeah.
Which leads right into habit 4, asking smarter questions.
Yes. People love to ask weak questions when they get frustrated. They say, why am I so unlucky? Or why can't I speak English?
I mean, we've all been there. Pity party.
But your brain can't do anything with that. You have to shift to powerful, solution-focused questions. Ask yourself, which small English habit can I practice today?
That is so much better. It gives you a task. There's a phrase from the material we're looking at today that says, a seed does not become a tree in one day. Can you explain that idiom beautifully in simple language?
Absolutely. It means that real improvement and big results take time and patience. The seed is working underground where you can't see it, building roots.
The invisible work.
Yes. And eventually you start to notice the results. Which brings us to our third complex phrasal verb, catch on.
To catch on.
It means to begin to understand or realize something. When you listen to English daily, your brain slowly starts to catch on to native rhythms and natural expressions.
So you won't get it on day 1, but eventually you catch on.
Exactly.
As Albert Einstein famously believed, the important thing is to never stop questioning. You have to stay curious.
Curiosity is the fuel.
We all hate making mistakes. But what if I told you that hiding from your mistakes is the exact thing destroying your confidence? Let's unpack that.
This is habit 5, learning from mistakes. Weak people repeat mistakes, but wise people study them.
It's hard though, right? When you make a mistake speaking English in public, you just want to run away.
Of course. But a mistake just means you found a way that doesn't work. It's just data.
Which ties into habit 7, content consumption. Treating your content like your food.
This is so important. If you consume useless gossip and entertainment all day, your mind becomes weak. You have to choose smarter content. Educational videos, podcasts, history.
So you can't just scroll social media for 3 hours.
No, because your mind is incredibly valuable. It is an asset.
Asset. That's a great C1 word. It means a useful or valuable thing, person, or quality.
Your mind is your most important asset. And to protect that asset, you have to face your challenges. Which brings us to our fourth phrasal verb, run away from.
Now, we're not talking about jogging away from a bear here.
No, psychological avoidance. The advice is do not run away from your mistakes. It means to avoid dealing with a problem. Instead of running away from your grammar errors, you have to face them and fix them.
Confrontation is the only way to improve. You've collected all this amazing knowledge today, but if you don't do this next crucial step, your brain will forget 90% of it by tomorrow. Don't let that happen.
You have to lock it in. Habit 6, 8, and 9. Let's start with habit 6, writing.
Because your mind just can't remember everything.
It really can't. You have to write down new words, sentences, and ideas.
But is it really necessary to write things down every single day? Won't that get exhausting?
It doesn't need to be an essay, just 3 bullet points. It's about clarity, not perfection.
3 bullet points I can handle. And then habit A is practice.
Yes, because education is not only knowing, education is doing. Passive versus active learning.
So if I learn a confidence trick, I should go do something brave.
If you learn a word, speak it. Get it out of your head and into the world.
And finally, habit 9, reflection. The habit of looking back.
Experience alone doesn't make you wise. Reflection makes you wise. You have to ask, what did I learn? What mistake did I make? What will I improve tomorrow?
That brings up our 5th and final phrasal verb, look back at.
To look back at means to review or evaluate a past event. You need to look back at your day to turn your experiences into wisdom.
It's so powerful. Think about the person you will be 1 year from today if you just improve by 1% every day. What conversations will you be able to have? What doors will open for you?
The compounding growth is just incredible.
As promised, here is your special bonus for staying until the end. The 3-line nightly routine. Keep a tiny notebook by your bed. Every night, write just 3 sentences. 1 new English word I used today. 2, 1 mistake I made and what it taught me. 3, 1 thing I will do better tomorrow.
Do this for 30 days, and your fluency will skyrocket.
I want to see who made it to the end. Right now. I am consistent in the comment box.
Also, we want to test your memory. Write down 1 keyword and 1 idiom we explained today in the comments, along with your answers, and write us some feedback. Which kind of topic do you want in the next video?
Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I have some hype for you. If you like this video and if you want to read an article about English, go in the description box. There I have provided a link. If you'll subscribe once, you will receive a free article in your email for free every time.
It's a perfect tool for your 1-page-a-day habit.
If you enjoyed this podcast, there are many more podcasts on my channel. Go check them out and binge watch your favorites. Keep learning, keep speaking, and we will see you in the next deep dive.